Right. Well, Mike can introduce you, Rob, because you know what I'm saying, you his day one. I like to try to keep some balance on the show.
The man of many names.
Wow.
Goofiest nigga in the world.
Yes, he is. He was born that way.
Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the Detroit Talk Your Sugar Honey I.ce. I am your host with the most. I am King I.self, and I am here with my co-host, my good brother, Machiavelli.
Yo, it's your man Mike in the house.
How was your week, Mikey?
Really uneventful.
Uneventful? Okay, but before we get into your uneventful week, we have two special guests today. I'm going to introduce my guest, and you can introduce your guest so we can keep that balance. But I introduced my day one best friend, dude I've been knowing since, pop locking, hot top fades.
Big day came
Tails.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about 1987, 1988
Oh, shit.
type actually. This is my good friend. Good friend Will.
What's going on?
My brother. Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
It's my pleasure. I swear to God, we've been waiting on this for a long time.
Yeah, we chill date.
I'd like to introduce my man's over here, my brother. We always say brother from another mother.
Yeah.
We've been saying that for like the longest.
30 years.
Yeah.
30 years.
Ever since 88.
Yeah.
He's been my best man at my weddings. I've been his best man. Man, we didn't.
Both mine.
Yeah, both
Both
mine
of them.
too. I said both mine.
I missed the first.
Nigga, shut up.
Y'all niggas go up to Ohio and left nigga here. I ain't want to get on
You
y'all
was
about
there in
that.
spirit. You was there in spirit.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
My spirit was stood up though.
Yeah. I'd like to introduce my man Robert McLean.
Hello there.
Yes, welcome to the show, Rob.
Thank you, man. I'm blessed. Blessed.
Feel comfortable to talk y'all shit. This is the perfect place to talk your shit. This is as you would if it was a barbershop. You know how we get in barbershop when we go get lined up and shit like that. Whatever's the conversation.
Yeah.
It'd rather be sports, women, politics, current events, whatever.
Yeah.
All of the above.
Exactly. So that's kind of what we do here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We bounce around on topics like you would at the barbershop. Because niggas just talking shit.
Well, I just want to say that I'm blessed to be here, man, amongst friends. I was just showing your brother a picture, and he couldn't help but laugh. It's been over 30 years. I mean, when I met him in 88, I had just lost my father in 87. And, I mean, my brothers, they're older, so we didn't really hang, but, I mean, we connected, but me and your brother connected on a different level.
Right.
When I met him, he had on some white Playboy snakeskins. You gotta remember.
I hated it.
The Playboy.
The Playboy.
I remember that. That wasn't Mike's choice of shoes.
It wasn't his choice, but
I hated the fucking shoes. Dad bought me them damn shoes trying to be cheap.
Yeah.
This picture right
He went in
here.
the archive.
Yeah. I think I was like one, maybe two in that photo.
Yeah.
Maybe two in that photo.
Yeah, your mama actually hold you
Yeah.
with the gray suit, pinstripe.
Pimping. With the part.
Yeah, with the comb over.
With the baby hair.
Wow. Before genuine.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to have them put that photo in the visuals.
Oh yeah, y'all I got it.
This
You
dude,
just reminded me of a good time.
right, this dude Rob, dog. He was like, man, in high school, I mean, what shit, in school was loving knowing, dog. This dude would not go to school if he didn't have some Jordans on, dog. Every fucking pair of shoes he got, except for one, and that was only because he hadn't got the money yet.
But I said it was coming.
Yeah, but
I don't know how, but it came.
always had a pair of fucking Jordans. Dog, you get you some motherfucking Reeboks or something.
Didn't believe in that.
See, our pops, he didn't give no fucks about name brand shoes.
Snakeskin Playboy. This is,
Nigga, he bought me and Nick the all red XJ 900s. Remember those?
What the hell was those? Who made that?
You have to Google
No
them.
idea.
I looked
But
that shit
nigga,
up.
the whole motherfucking shoe was red. The laces, the tongue, the inside, the sole. Nigga, the whole motherfucking shoe was red. The only thing that was a different color was the stitching for XJ 900. And that was black.
I never
Yeah,
even
the
heard
original
that
red
shit.
bottoms.
Right.
The original
The
red.
original red bottoms.
I never heard
Man,
of it.
I'm talking about in gym class slide then.
Oh.
No traction, no grip, no nothing.
Damn.
They look like some all red Rockports.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, Google them bitches when you watch them.
Oh, man.
Oh, well.
I don't know where he got them from. I don't know if he got them from Payless, Shoe Bargain Store, whatever the fuck, nigga. I don't know where he got them XJ900s.
When I met him, like I said, he had the Playboys. But then, back then, what was popular was those troops. The Ice Lambs, the LL Cool J's,
Right.
all that type of stuff. I never owned a pair. Always wanted a pair, I just never got it. When I seen those, NWA just came out with Dope Man. I'm like, shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was the thing. Everybody came with them big troop jackets, them 8-bar Dope Man jackets, all
Right.
that stuff. So,
Yeah, and you had to be careful rocking them shits because,
Especially when we
lose
get
your
out.
life over 8-bar jacket.
yeah.
You lose your life over starter jacket in
Yeah.
motherfucking late 80s, early 90s.
Don't
Yeah.
forget about the triple fat goose and that
Oh,
pullover starter jacket. Boy.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yes.
Starter jacket, you
Remember,
lose your life.
remember you used to put all the things on your hood. You used to have about 20 of every color, boy.
You lose your life for them starter jackets.
Your locker be empty as
They
hell.
need
Come
to,
in
I ain't
that
gonna
day.
lie. They need to bring them back.
Locker
They need-
was empty as hell. Them
They need
niggas
to bring
walk
them
back,
back.
took your coat off your shit.
They
They ain't let us have
bring
locks
them
at Parker.
back.
You know what I'm saying? You had to put your,
Right. Yeah,
took
and
your
no
shit in your
locks
book
apart.
bag. You know, you had to boil your shit up in your book bag.
And see, we went to Drew, and I mean, it's if you remember anything about Drew, remember they had the green hall, yellow hall,
Yeah,
all that
I
stuff.
was in Yellow Hall when I got to them.
Yeah, I think
I was in Green
Hall.
Hall.
You was in
Yellow
what?
Hall.
I was in Green Hall.
I was in yellow hall.
Yeah, I was in Yellow Hall.
Miss Humphrey was my homie.
Yeah, I had Miss Taylor, Miss Walker. some
I
shit.
had Mr. Rakecki. I had Woodshot.
Yeah,
But I was only there
with the
for,
Jerry curl.
I had
She
Miss
like a little
Bell.
short Jerry
Yeah.
curl, black.
Yeah,
Yeah,
glasses.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I had her from
Miss
like
Baker.
half in the 6th grade.
White
We
girl.
moved.
Yeah.
That's
White
why I was in
t-shirt.
Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then we got to Mackenzie and things totally changed. When we got to Mackenzie, a friend of mine was telling me, like, dude, your freshman year, they jumping you. I was like, they what?
Right?
Yeah. They was
Yeah,
like, they
Friday.
they was like, what? They jumping. He was like, yeah, dog. But see, I was prepared. That whole summer, I did push-ups, worked out. We was in my basement curling weights. So my first day of freshman Friday, I had on a white tee. I left home, came back home in a white tee. I wasn't playing that. I wasn't playing that. You jumped me.
What about you, Will? Did you have to throw hands freshman Friday?
No, I was always cool. So like everybody really fuck with me. Like
Right.
I was cool with everybody. Like I was everybody's homie. Like if we was in the lunchroom, niggas wanted to sit by me when I was
thought
beating on the
gonna have
table.
to, but
You know what I'm saying?
because I was walking home with Nick, I guess I got the pass as well because I thought I was going to throw hands on Preston Friday too. I ain't gonna lie.
No,
I thought I was going to throw hands. When I came outside, 8th graders was licking their chops, nigga, like hyenas, nigga. They was waiting on 6th graders to come out.
I don't think I've ever been hazed, like none of that type shit.
Oh,
like
shit.
I've always been just smooth. Like
Oh, yeah, I never been hazed.
But see,
I'm lying.
Yeah,
I'm
Christmas
lying.
Friday, that's like a haze, and like I never had that. I was always.
I've been hazed before, but that was like some high school fraternity shit that we was on.
I never went through that.
And it wasn't like some real embarrassing shit. Like some shit that would scar a nigga for life. Nigga just had to walk through the school day in the swimsuit. You know what I'm saying? Not in the trunks, but the full body swimsuit.
Mm-hmm.
Just walk through the, you know what I'm saying, go through the course of the day, rocking that bitch. That was it.
I ain't never.
And you had to, you know what I'm saying, you had to be on your Greek alphabet and shit. You know what I'm saying? it was like a real fucking. We treated that shit like a real fraternity. And when the dean of students got hit to the shit, he really wasn't mad. He just directed us towards, you know what I'm saying, some real shit and not some shit that we grafted on our own.
Mm-hmm.
He directed towards some Nubian shit. You know what I'm saying? Some real knowledge and some real wisdom and shit. Because he found out that we was skipping high school to go to Wayne State campus to chill. So he viewed that like, y'all niggas is skipping high school to chill at college? Like, who the fuck does that?
Somebody that's special.
Man,
Special breed.
Man, we was up there trying to mac hoes. We were taking our shot at college bitches.
Dude.
Trying to see if our game would work on bitches that was legitimately grown.
This is how you tell friendship right here. Your mama, rest her soul, I loved her. She made me laugh. Your brother, one day we trying to skip school. So this nigga look at the schedule on the refrigerator wrong. He got the dates confused when your mama off days. We all skipping school, so we all walking up West Chicago. We walk, and you know when you got to Decatur, you had to walk through that little strip.
Right.
We walked through that strip. Your mama coming out the door. First thing she see me. Mike, I told you I was a bad influence on you. Me. Out of all the other niggas here. I mean, why you always point me out though?
Oh, because y'all was like two peas in a pod.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't do all. Mike promoted some of this shit too, though.
Yeah.
Yes, I got snitch on your ass right now. So yeah.
Mike is one of the reasons why I smoke.
You an influence.
Yes, Mike influence.
That's all I can say.
It's only been good influences on me, Mike. I don't know what they talking about.
see,
I still play basketball.
I
still play basketball. I can run a right on side grass tackle. You know what I'm saying? Street 2-hand touch. I can still do that, Mike. I don't know all that other stuff they talking about though.
Well, I'm talking about the bad shit. I'm talking about the shit that everybody like. Mike ain't like that. Mike was a beast. I'm telling you, he was quiet with the shit though, but.
Yeah.
Mike was a beast.
I ain't do that. You can't name one thing I did to you bad.
Oh! I can't.
No.
Give me a minute.
Okay. But, yeah.
Something's got to be confidential. We got to talk about something.
Okay, that's off the air shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Athletically, Mike is, he's definitely a beast.
Yeah.
He's a different animal athletically, man. He's the best wide receiver I ever had to check. Like, and I'm not being biased. Like, I've checked various receivers in the time that me and Mike was playing football, and out of all them motherfuckers that I had to check, Mike gave me the most motherfucking problems.
But see, that's because Mike studied. And even when we played basketball, I hated to play against Mike because I felt like that was my brother. I don't want to torch him. That's my dog.
See, but that's why I wanted to torch him.
Okay,
He's my brother.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. He rebounds like a horse. Like, how the hell is he grabbing all these fucking rebounds? Like,
he used to give me problems.
Like, dude, he rebounds like a motherfucker, man.
That's where the problem lied with me and Mike and shit, because it's like this nigga is just, he can get to a place in air that I can't. So it don't matter how great a defense I'm playing, I can be in this nigga pocket. But because I can't get to that space, that catch radius, he gets it. And it's like, God damn it. That used to frustrate me, bro.
Yeah.
But
I try to be like a combination of Calvin and Jerry Rice.
and I gotta deal with that, and I'm out there trying to be like Prime, and I gotta deal with that shit.
He shoestring tackling this.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about your route running.
The route running.
And his catch ratings.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Mike fast. You know what I'm saying?
Because a lot of times Allen was there to make a play, but I just out stressed him.
Nigga, the ball go right over my fucking fingertip, bro. It's just like I'm fully stressed out. Ain't nothing I can do about that. There's nothing I can do. The coach can't yell at me for that. He can't yell at me for being 5'7".
No. But like I said, you can, growing up, I can honestly tell the reason that me and Mike actually became friends like we did is because we both loved, like he loved Isaiah Thomas.
Right.
When we would go play, we had the starter cards in our sock while we was playing. Right. He loved Isaiah.
That's it though. How did y'all friendship even form with you being a Jordan fan and him being an Isaiah Thomas fan, and we both viewing, well, me and Mike both view Jordan as the infant.
Can I answer that?
Sure.
There was one thing that overruled the fact that he was a Jordan fan and everything. There was one thing that overruled that shit. We both had a liking in women.
Okay. It was the hoes.
Makes perfect sense.
No. Nigga, say what it is. Don't say the women. Nigga, this is talk your shit to her I.ce. Talk your shit, OG. Talk your shit.
It was the women.
It was the hoes.
Me and Rob have caught the bus in the fucking blizzard. I'm talking about bad to the point where the bus broke down. We had to wait for the next bus.
You talking about Claremont and Harper? Oh yeah, no, I remember that.
We caught the bus. We met some bras, right? We met some bras off the motherfucking party line. It was a free party line. The only thing, it was hard to get on that bitch. You had to keep dialing that bitch.
Like 90 times a day.
But nigga, we met some bras. These bras like, yeah, we stay on the east side. We stay off of Van Dyke, over by Kettering. Me and Rob like, shit, we could catch a bus over there. Shit.
Traveling to the unknown.
Nigga,
did y'all get some?
No, it felt like when Christopher Reed got his ass whooped and he had to walk back to the Fortress of Solitude. That's how I felt like we was walking. The snow was big as fuck.
Did y'all get to the pussy? It was a dry run.
Was it a dry run? In
the wrong address. Nigga. We caught the bus over there for nothing.
I know y'all on the bus. Y'all gonna have this. Fuck the shit out there.
So on the way back, after waiting about an hour or so for that bitch, on the way back, nigga, the bus breaks down. So we sitting on the bus trying to keep warm, waiting for the next bitch to come. It take about an hour for that motherfucker to come. Man. We ended up calling his mama. His mama came to get us because we wasn't gonna never get home, nigga. That was a terrible night.
I mean, when we was younger, all you basically had to do was tell me where you was at. We jumped on what, Schaefer bus?
He was a tour guide.
I knew where every block was.
Around and kissed the bus for listening.
That's the one thing that me and Will missed out on.
Because
we moved.
We was catching the bus.
We moved. We kind of lost touch, and then he moved out of state for a little bit. So we didn't get those tales of
but we've been rocking since like 87.
Yeah, but through the time gap, still my ace, bro.
Hey, but then there was times where me and Rob struck gold, and nigga, it was like the perfect skipping spot.
Now, like, we got war stories.
We like, nigga, we going over such and such house today. We like, hell yeah, we gonna go there today. What time we leaving? At the third hour, after gym, nigga.
He was gone.
Yeah, see,
he was gone.
Me and Will, we got childhood war stories of having to, you know what I'm saying, hold each other down in Parker and shit, back to back in recess. We got those tales.
No, me and Rob
never had that.
Me and Rob just got beat with my boyfriend.
Oh yeah. My little brother father stumped the shit out of him. not saying that in a bad. I mean, I'm just
I know what you're saying
that in a bad way.
But hey,
I just had this.
It was what it is.
Right.
It is.
But I just had this thing. You don't touch my mama. You don't have her scared to come home. You don't do none of that shit. And
remember where Rob stayed at on Schaefer, right?
Yeah, and as far as my knowledge, Rob, you have always been a massive bully.
Hey, I was born like that.
You've always been the big dude. And in your teenage years, you was a fucking linebacker.
Yeah.
You a linebacker now.
I think I was like, what, 220?
Trying to play point guard and shit.
Right, like all the time we go
Get your big
the
ass
basketball
out
center,
there.
boy, he wanna play point guard with me and Nick little ass on the damn court. Like, you know, we guards, right? You know, we supposed to be down there in the paint, getting these rebounds.
And where Mahomes was. Mahomes was out.
I know you
Round the three.
You Rasheed Wallace ass.
And I would take that. I can
And
hit
he
him.
robbed the ball though.
I can
You know
hit
what I'm
him.
saying? Like he was out there doing some shit he ain't supposed to be doing. Rob for a big dude, had a little handle. He got a J. So if you want to play him off like you in the little zone, he'll shoot you out that zone.
You a torch their ass, right?
He'll shoot you out the zone.
That's what the fuck I'm
But see, but that's why I say playing him, it made it hard because I felt like that was my challenge. And you know, like you go to the mountain and you like, damn, can I climb that boy?
And you know what? When me and him used to go one-on-one a lot, and a lot of times I didn't like playing one-on-one. I didn't.
Because you get exposed one-on-one.
No, it was just
exposed. Your game get
no.
exposed.
No, it wasn't.
That one-on-one
I
shit
wasn't
tough.
worried about getting exposed. I was worried about getting hurt. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you'll get hurt.
Playing
More so
one-on-one.
one-on-one.
Fuck around and sprain my ankle or hurt myself, and then when it's time to run game,
You hurt.
Some niggas come to the court like, "What's up?" Damn, I can't even run. Nah, this is-
One-on-one is the
It's
competitive nature takes over.
It's more intense.
More
Yeah.
of you just out there having fun.
Right.
Then
Focus is all
Yeah,
He
you
used
know
to
what I'm saying?
always be
You
like,
don't
"Come
want
on,
to
let's
be-
go one-on-one." I'm
You ain't trying to get ran.
Damn.
Yeah, I never liked one-on-one myself because I'm more of a pass-first type dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I can't get a bucket if I need to.
Will game is like Barkley.
Okay.
Will got that
He
nine.
out there like Barkley. He'll go coast to coast on your ass.
He got that
And
way
you
to
be like,
shoot.
wait
He
a
got
minute,
that way
nigga.
to shoot.
This
too.
big
It's
nigga
so-
moving.
It's like so nonchalant the way he shoot. It's like you don't know if he's gonna pass that bitch
Or he
he
about to
gonna
shoot that bitch.
Right.
But you gotta have that in that
Either
area.
one of them will be good, though.
In that era, you had to.
And he can dish that bitch like Vladdy.
Uh-huh.
I hate to bring up old players and shit, but you know what I'm saying? My audience is niggas my age, so they get it. But if I want to put a name on today's player, I say Boogie. He remind me of Boogie.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Overall game, remind me of Boogie.
Okay.
He's down there in the
We
post.
were still playing a couple years ago.
He
too.
can-
I was
he can
still
dish that
coming
bitch.
I
out.
still get out there here and there.
And he can step back and he get a jack.
I
He
didn't
can get a bucket.
I
Will
didn't
you
ran
do the
with
bucket?
Will. Yeah, I didn't ran with Will. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which,
yeah, I ran.
y'all be proud of me, man. Y'all be so proud of me when I was shooting around in Georgia. Nigga, I got high at this shooting J's. Nigga, I still got the jump. Still got the jump.
Well, you know, I just bought the rim, so what's that?
It's still there.
You come out of retirement one time?
Yeah, see, that's it. That's one rim. That's half court set. I do that. I'm not doing full court. I ain't built for that shit no more.
Yeah, I know. I love full court. It's something about the run.
I'm sorry, I got a bad foot, bro.
It's something about running up and down. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, me and Rob ran full court against two niggas. We ran
Cheston there.
You know
We
what
went
I mean?
up to 100.
You went up to 100.
And it was what, 90 plus degrees outside?
We
Seems to be young.
was going by twos too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
We
was
was
really young.
We beat them. Yeah.
You can play in the sun all fucking day. Like when we went to the basketball city play indoors, bro, we used to run them motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean to sound racist or prejudiced, but we used to run them white boys.
Anytime.
I'm talking about we used to run off like 6 games before we go get water.
Anytime you got on the court and there was some white boys on there, you made it your duty to run there.
Yeah.
Because you didn't want to. You didn't want to have to sit. You like, man, we lost this fucking white boy.
That and a girl. I wasn't taking it easy on no girl.
Oh yeah.
You out on the court
Michelle?
and you checking me, I'm gonna play you like you was a dude.
Hey,
I'm gonna D you up like I would you was a dude. I'm gonna play you aggressively, offensively the same. I'm gonna take it to you.
Hey, we ran a squad of girls one time.
Hell yeah. And I said the famous Vegeta line before the game started, when I was taking the ball out, I told the bro, I was like, look, don't think I'm gonna take it easy on you because you a girl.
Usually around.
I play for keeps.
Hey, it's funny, like when I play against like the people that I'm cool with, like I'm real laid back. But like if it's like strangers come to the court, the people I'm with stop and watch me play. It's like poetry in motion.
Oh, yeah.
Like I had a ball on the yo-yo
Yeah.
for real. Like I could do whatever I want to with it. So when like it's other people out there, oh man, like say if one of my people when I'm playing against them, like I pass, so everybody get a shot. But like there's people I don't know, oh man, if I don't get picked, that bitch torture season. Like,
If I got a call next, and I'm the captain, got to pick squad. Oh, somebody gonna feel my motherfucking frustration because I ain't get picked originally.
and I play hella defense. Like I turn niggas over before the free throw line. Like
Like,
you don't make it past half. And that's now still. Like I thrive on that.
Like old girl who played with us. At
Miller,
school.
yeah, but she was like 6'2" and she played overseas. I
She was
help
giving
on
me
her
that
at
work.
real. Boy, I ain't playing with you.
I ain't gonna lie.
Drop step.
She was giving me that work.
I caught it.
Shouts out to her.
Shouts out
Shouts out to her. I give
I
my rose.
wasn't going for all that up faking. That's why I was like, fuck all that.
Yeah, she about 6'1", 230 though.
She's
She's
a
a big
still
girl.
giving me that work, nigga.
I mean, I look at it like this, and
She can ball.
And I've seen this
Decent,
happen
for real.
where you go to Basketball City, and it's just me. And I didn't start noticing, like I said, when I played Mike, I watched Mike a lot. So I know what some of his sweet spots are. I know what Mike like to do on a regular basis. Mike will shoot first.
My game has evolved a little.
Yeah. I mean, but when he first started, Mike was a shooter.
I'll tell you where I want the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that you
Yeah.
bounce that bitch to me. I'll tell you, you know what I'm saying? I'll point at the ground for you to bounce it in to me instead of just straight pass it to me or just pass, just hit me in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
I noticed that because I got you the ball a lot of your sweet spot.
Hey.
Wherever he put his hand, that I would get it to him.
Nick
Because I already know what I'm going to
did
do.
not understand that terminology, dog.
No. Nick
Nick
wanted,
Mike used to argue on the court.
because
with
Nick
the
wanted to
motherfucker over
be
that shit.
an all-star. Nick wanted to be an all-star. That's what it was.
Hey, you can be an all-star.
You can. Yes, you can. You shine better. We had some hella games on kill.
Hey, I love walking off the court with a double-double. God damn it.
And the crazy thing, when we used
I be trying to get triple-doubles out there. I
If
get
you
out there
can.
and get them boards.
If you
Nigga. I'm
can.
a rebounding guard.
if you can.
For sure.
Because I remember we used to go to Basketball City from 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, we
Till
was
9.
We was in there.
It was dark.
And I say we might have sat down out of a whole shift. You might as well say it was like a shift.
A whole day.
We might have
sat down
sat
like maybe twice.
Twice, maybe
Yeah.
3 times.
That's what I'm saying, man. We used to run the white boys out there in Southgate.
Mm.
Yeah, I remember when they
Southgate.
Southgate. I
The
remember
one
when
on
And
Roseback.
Roseback
I
in
like the
13.
one
I
on the
love
side
that.
because the ceilings was low.
Hey,
But see, that used to kill me though.
Yeah.
When they throw the ball half court,
It's like
I was going to get it.
It's
I was
like
going
my it kills my jumper when the ceiling low. That's why I kind of don't like hooping at the school.
Yeah, that is.
That's
I
it.
don't shoot. I don't
Yeah.
shoot too
you
much
can't
in
put
there
your-
either.
You can't
I
put your
can't-
arc on it.
I
the way
can't
you
shoot
want
how I
to.
want to shoot. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta
I'm trying
shoot.
to-
I don't shoot too often there either, but
I
when
shoot
I
like
do
a
though,
bomb.
they yell I.ce. Joe. You hear me?
Oh
I
wow!
put him on the eye of the nigga. to him.
Oh yeah. I love giving Will the ball and move the fuck out the way on the ISO tip.
I used to like balling with Wayne and Terrence.
Yeah.
And Juan and shit.
Yeah.
I love balling with
We used to go in niggas' hood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And run them in their
Hell
fucking
yeah.
hood.
Hell yeah.
But the
See,
crazy thing out
In
of all
front
of
of the
that,
girls on their block, they was running there.
Now, I don't know how niggas do it in other states and shit, but
Man.
that's how we do it in Detroit.
Yeah.
Nigga. We go to other hoods
yeah,
with our team, nigga. Niggas that we ball with regularly, nigga, we go to other hoods, nigga. We play them niggas.
I've been just
Oh,
driving
three,
by and
four,
seeing somebody on the
yeah,
pull
that
out,
shit
and I
basketball.
park the car.
oh,
And I get
shit.
next,
Yeah,
and I
that
put
shit
my shit
football.
on out the car.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
they be like, nigga, for real? Yeah, nigga, I got
Yeah,
next. And you
go.
go crazy.
I'll say this, Terrence. Now, I met Terrence because of Mike. For Terrence to be his size,
Terrence had a left.
Terrence had a left, and Terrence was strong to be skinny. So every time we played, I felt like that was my Achilles right there because no matter how big or I tried to body Terrence, he could hold his own. And that showed me a lot right there. It gave my respect too.
It
So
was hard blocking Terrence.
it was because he was left.
Tayshaun Prince.
He was left and he could fade all the way back and let it go.
Yeah.
And who was another? Another one was Socks.
We talking about Daddy
Daddy Socks.
or Chico?
Whichever one you want to call
I'm talking about Wayne.
Wayne, I'm talking about Wayne Daddy. Socks.
Wayne Daddy, yeah.
He was a beast.
Oh yeah, Socks.
Socks was a beast.
Hey man,
Hey,
the same shit with Wayne is with Socks, nigga. They nail so long and they shoot the ball, nigga.
And you hear
that shit.
Yep. You hear
scraping the ball. Right.
Remember when
Chico started balling with gloves on. Niggas thought it was crazy.
Yeah.
He was
golf gloves.
I got more grip.
Yep, golf gloves.
Like I love hooping with Juan because low key I kinda like intense games. I kind of like when they get competitive like that, bro. And Juan damn near gonna fight with a nigga damn near every time we on the court.
Yep.
And I love that shit.
Yep.
Because I'm all about that action, boss.
Yep.
I'm with it.
But you swear, I lived on Schaefer and y'all lived on Carlin, but you swear I was part of Carlin crew because wherever we went, we always went together. We always went together. Whenever we went blue, we all went together. And I stayed on y'all.
Like, we was, even though we was separate, we was like all one community, you know. We was all one community. He was Decatur, Carlin, Schaefer, Hartwell.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Even though we fuck with some people past Hartwell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Cheyenne.
had to travel over there.
Ward.
Littlefield for my nigga though, bro.
Yeah, one block at the Hartwell. And Littlefield niggas ain't really fuck with Hartwell. Yeah, we'll skip over them.
This was in the late 80s where our mamas wasn't okay with us leaving the block.
Right.
Yeah.
That was little niggas.
Yeah,
you
y'all
know
was
what I'm
love.
saying?
We was love
Y'all was
niggas
love.
for
I was
sure.
6 years old, nigga, traveling a mile to get to your crib, nigga, through traffic and shit, nigga.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Just to play motherfucking Magic versus Bird on the Sega Genesis.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit, damn.
And we had Lakers versus Celtics too. We wasn't
yeah.
playing
You know what
around
I'm
there.
saying?
We wasn't
Yeah.
playing.
I had a Nintendo, but he had a Genesis.
We double pumping on niggas.
So, you know what I'm saying? Nigga. Man, you
Yeah.
just have a ball.
Zeke with the behind the back layup. You know that.
I say that video games always been his.
Double dribble.
Like,
That was the
Remember
first
when we used
line.
to have
That was
yeah,
the
that
first
was
line.
the first line. Like,
Remember we used to have
Oh,
a little
actually,
rim on the door?
we do got
Versus
tales of females in our youth. Like we learned the art of pimping at a very, very, very young age. Like kindergarten, first grade, we learned how to pimp the bitch with the can.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Bitch used to jump on our team because we had candy.
And we had the Kool-Aid bag with the sugar in it.
You know what I'm saying? So we used to, you know what I'm saying? That's how, that was our link to the little hoes that was in our class. They used to come to us because we had candy.
Make a bitch with the palm of your hand.
Oh damn!
I had that red.
Damn!
She tickle a little bit.
Go ahead and get you some.
Yeah.
See, y'all had the part of the relationship we didn't have.
We have this.
Oh yeah, because y'all had the teenage years.
Yeah,
we had the young adolescents.
Yeah, chicken and farina. We'd be in the basement. We'd eat a big ass bowl of farina, and then we'll go hoop. Right after we ate it, we'll go hoop.
You was eating snacks and playing video games.
Yeah, pretty watching Thundercats and
Right.
shit.
I mean, we'll do that too. And then we'll go hoop. We'll go hoop.
Right, like I used to think Will's mom had one of the coolest jobs in the city. She used to, you know what I'm saying, knock the lotto numbers.
Really?
She did a lot of
She did a
hell.
lotto joint. And I was like, man, this is my old TV.
Wow.
This nigga mama is a local celebrity.
That's what's up.
Wow. I remember just a lot growing up in them days. It's like I said, when I met him, it was so crazy how our friendship started because I had just lost my father in '87. And at this time, my brother's older and everything like that, like I stated before. And it's like, we didn't hang. It's like after my father died, everybody just started going their own different directions. And I never forget, I had Miss Artist class at Drew. And he came and sat at my table, and for some reason, we just started talking, because we was two of the oddest niggas in the class.
Hey, I sat at that table because of Chanel Lipstick.
She still looked the same.
She still looked the same.
She still looked the same.
She fine.
Big duck lips, everything. She still looked the same.
I wonder what our childhood girl look like. I wonder what Marietta look like.
Oh, wait.
I wonder what my Bella look like.
Oh, Beta still look good. I said her on Facebook.
Word.
Yeah, she ended up marrying, she was with old boy that stayed on Hartwell, Jonelle, JD. She
A
had
word?
Yeah, they had a kid together
Oh,
and
that's
stuff.
blessed.
Yeah.
Shouts out about that.
Yeah,
I
they
can't-
kept the hood. You love to see hood stories. You know
I
what I'm
didn't
saying?
even have a high school sweetheart. Did I? No, I didn't. Remember the girl got a ponytail snatched out at the locker? Oh, he was like, yeah, dog, your girl still hollering at my man, this and that.
Hey, well, you take that.
You talking about Putty Cat?
Putty Cat.
My high school sweetheart. She didn't go to my She went to my school.
I had married my high school sweetheart.
Yeah, you did.
I ended up marrying Monique else.
And then
We went through too much just to be like
Yeah, y'all
moving
did.
on and shit. So we were
Right.
But see, that's the type of shit I wanted. I never got that. I got robbed of that moment.
no, because you was pimping,
Right,
man. You
I
wasn't for longevity shit,
Hey.
man. You got tired of bitches real quick.
Yeah. You know how many times me and Rob went to go see some girls and both them hoes was end up on this nigga?
Oh shit!
They be on him because he big. Ooh, he all big and cocky.
I told you, fucking linebacker.
And I'm like, okay, wait, I know I'm a slum ass nigga, but damn. I'm like, y'all did that like I ain't even fucking here. You know what I'm saying?
It was so crazy because I was dating this one girl. We grown now. She's still the same way. Remember Angie Gore?
Yeah. Angie
She
was-
would be
Angie
in the
was
front
cool.
seat with us, dude.
Angie was cool as hell.
And he would be in the back seat. It'd be two girls walking, and you know Mike stuff. So I used that. That was my thing right there. I was like, Mike gonna holler at them girls. Let me pull on over. So we both get out the car.
We both got out of the car.
And go holler at the girls. And she was like, you a good friend. I was like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You a call
Drop
nigga.
her ass back off at the crib.
Wingman.
That was the shy brother.
Shot brothers for sure.
That shit works. I be telling niggas shy brother from
Five Heartbeats.
That shit work.
It worked.
That shit work.
But it happened so many times, though. It's like every time they saw us, they was like, he's a good friend. He's looking this boy up.
That's the reason you're here. Mighty wingman. Taking a hit for the team.
That shit used to piss me
Till
off.
the
dog.
buddy live the dream.
I used to be like, man, I'm ready to go. He be like, why you ready to go? And I was like, good. That bitch don't like me either. Both of them all was on you.
Remember that girl? No,
I
fuck
ain't
that.
about to be no fucking third.
Remember that girl? No, he can't
even ride right.
No, fuck that. He gotta tell the truth. There's this one chick I hooked him up with. This bitch could hoop. We was in Dearborn hooping.
Oh, yeah.
This bitch was hooping in a dress.
Bust your ass, Mike.
No,
She could hoop.
No, she ain't busting
She
no
could
ass.
hoop.
I
Ooh,
wish
she could hoop.
She ain't have no dress. She had on some shorts.
Well, fuck she had on.
She had,
She had on glasses and the bitch had a nice stroke.
Right,
Mike was like, oh, I like her. I was like, nigga, there you go.
right.
I blessed you twice.
Did she have a nice stroke though, Mike?
Did
Is the
you-
question.
Did you get the yams?
hell no, because I don't know what happened with him and the other girl.
She was lame, man.
They-
You talking about
I ain't
19
never
years
see her
old.
again. I
You
ain't
talking
never
about
see her
19
again
and
after the
20.
first time. So
That's crazy.
I ain't get a chance.
You ain't get a chance to see her other stroke, huh?
No. And it was so crazy that we've been boys that long to where it's like,
Yeah, we ain't never had that part. We missed that, man.
and it's so crazy. That's crazy though. We've been boys so long to where when I got my first car, this nigga drove it. Before he even had L's.
Right.
When I would get dropped off, I say, here, nigga, come pick me back up.
Oh, yeah, the bird.
The bird, the fucking escort, he
Hey,
kept.
that nigga Mike used to take me in liquor school a couple times in the bird.
I'm
that
like,
bitch fly, nigga.
Hey.
Thunderbird.
And that was the thing. I felt like,
The Thunderbird was my favorite car, and this nigga went and got two of them bitches. So I'm like, you motherfucker.
I actually had 3 of them, but I'm just saying, the thing that I understand about friendships now, you have to trust your boy.
Right.
Don't ever put me in a position where it's gonna fuck me, because then that makes me look at you like you only out for self.
Right.
He never did anything to me to say, okay, well, dog, I can't trust you.
Okay.
I remember my uncle's friend who was a cop pulled this nigga over at Belle Isle.
No, we was on Jefferson. I hadn't got the bell out yet.
He was on his way to Belle Isle because he dropped me off at a girl house. I said, dude, here, take my car, man. Come back and give me about an hour or 2 hours. I know I'm finna get some cakes in there. I already had some. So I ain't want him to, like you say, feel like he was a third wheel.
It was
So I
a
was like,
recurring quake slapper.
right, I was a recurring cake slapper. So I'm like, here, take the car, dog, go ahead and do what you gonna do. So he leaves. I don't know, slapping cakes. Next thing I know, my uncle come knock on the door.
Do it again. What would you do? Slap cake.
Slap cakes. So my uncle come knock on the door. He's like, man, where your car at? I'm like, what? He's like, where your car at? I'm like, Mike got it. He's like, Mike? I'm like, yeah, my boy Mike. He was like,
Mike Anderson.
He was like, he got pulled over. I'm like, he got pulled over.
No matter to this day, everybody in Rob family
Still call him by his old government name.
Michael Anderson on the phone. Michael Anderson at the door. Michael Anderson here.
That's all they know.
Y'all been knowing me since the 80s. Y'all still
since 80, 89, 88, 89.
You know, everybody y'all wants in y'all family.
Hey, you got that's your name. That's what they call you. They call you by the whole government. And I mean, you know, like I said, that's one thing I can honestly say about friendships over years like that. When you trust your boy, I mean, I never had a doubt that Mike would ever do anything out the way that would hurt my feelings, ever. You know, and he's seen me go through good times, bad times, baby mama drama, just a regular girlfriend drama. Even when I got married the first time, he was the best man at my wedding, but he saw me go through stuff that was uncommon. You know what I'm saying? And as men, we suffer a lot of the times to where it's like, when you deal with stuff, it's like taking it on the chin. But how many times do you keep getting punched in the same damn spot?
Before you punch back.
Exactly.
Right.
Punch back or get knocked the fuck out. Which one?
Right. Like Will taught me, what he taught me about friendship is, you know, was the true form of equality, man. It's like, anytime when kids or current day, if we out in these streets, nigga, he's not gonna let me have anything on a lower tier than what he dealing with. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if we out and I'm broke, or even if I'm not broke, if we in a restaurant and he ordered, you know what I'm saying, filet mignon, he ain't gonna let me get the motherfucking little ass porterhouse. He gonna be like, nigga, get the filet mignon joint, nigga.
That's how it's supposed to be.
We'll work out the details later on.
I mean, we used to be like that, but even when I would go to strip clubs, like if I was working and he wasn't, I didn't care. That was my dude.
Right.
We went to strip clubs together. I never say, dog, what you got on?
Right.
Yeah.
He'll never ask that shit. If Will ask me if I want to slide somewhere, and I be like, man, I ain't got it. He be like, nigga, I ain't asked you that.
Right. That wasn't never.
I just asked you, nigga, we about to slide, nigga. I'm on the way to come get your ass, nigga. What's happening?
Yeah, it's been days me and Rob been hung and shit. One of us ain't got it, the other, you know what I'm saying? It's not a problem. Man. Shit, you straight.
But the biggest thing out of all that is you never hold that shit over somebody else.
Exactly.
Because and he'll tell you, if I do anything for you, and I say, dog, it's from the heart. It's really from the heart.
That's what it is.
I don't throw shit in your face when I get mad at you.
Shit, Will don't even say it from the heart, nigga. He don't do nothing that ain't from the heart. Nigga, that's what he taught me about friendship.
Yeah.
Nigga,
It's like you just do it, like, and then
it's your nature. I mean, if that's who you are, that's
in
who
his
you
nature,
are.
bro. He just break bread.
I'm gonna tell you, my granny used to always say when I was younger, if you can't be used, you're useless. And that's not letting the person use you to it in a bad way.
Right.
It's either sharing information, time,
Be a blessing to people.
Exactly. Be something like, be a vessel to be used by somebody, which can make them better. Like, I've been just walking and a guy that nobody wouldn't talk to, how you doing, sir? You all right today? He like, man, I needed that. He like, people walk by me like I'm invisible all day, and you made me feel like I was being seen. I'm like, that's what's
But
up.
see, that's not being a higher up. I look at it like, and it's people where I work at now. I talk to people that people wouldn't normally even talk to. I mean, because I've been on that spectrum. Like, I would walk in, and even before we started talking, I would go to class, and I had one female friend, Chantel. She passed away from COVID. And, I mean, she was the only female friend I ever had in school before I met Mike. I mean, a lot of people wouldn't talk to me. They felt like, you know, I just wasn't up there because I wasn't rocking the Guess, the Levi's. I mean, my mom was taking care of 5 kids by herself. My father had just passed. So, The state only giving her $500 to take care of 5 kids. How can you get the latest J's? How can you get the latest Levi's? How can you keep up with the Joneses and you worried about making sure you got a roof over your head?
You got something to eat.
Right.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So, and see, that's another reason why we linked up so good, because it's not like I had more than him or he had more than me. We was there.
Right.
At that struggle point as kids. Like, we see everybody come in late as J's, like, damn, one day. You know, or late, damn, one day.
And one day we gonna be flying.
Exactly.
And I remember Mike started the whole trend of the mismatched shoe shit, as long as it was the same shoe but different color. Mike started that whole shit, because this nigga Mike was the only nigga that I saw with the shacks. Both color shacks. And this nigga will rock the one white one. And one black one, dog. Like, the salt and pepper shacks, nigga. Like, this nigga was cutting up with that shit, nigga.
I was the first nigga in McKenzie
with the shacks.
To fucking rock the shacks.
Yeah.
I was the first nigga. I had the bitches on layaway, nigga, for like
the shacks,
a month.
The deep browns, the ones with the ball with the pumps on them. The pump Reebok pumps. I remember those.
Like I remember when I
had like 5 pair of pumps.
When I started buying my own kicks, and the first kicks I bought my own money was the white. It was the white in North Carolina blue Air Force Ones with the bubble gum soles.
Wow.
That was the first kicks I bought myself.
Wow.
When I started working, nigga, nigga, I was fly when I went to school that day, nigga. Hell yeah, I was fly as fuck, and I still had paper in my pocket, nigga. These shit.
And it was crazy because I had worked the summer youth job that year. I kept telling this nigga, dude, let's work, man. Mike was, no, man, Mike will procrastinate some shit. He will. I know this nigga like the back of my hand. So I'm like, dude, why we work some of you? Man, I ain't finna be out in that hot shit, man. I'm like, all right. So my first pair of shoes I ever bought was Jordan 3s. I had the white, like, they look like those ones that just came out, those Katrinas, look just like those. And I had never been experienced to being robbed, ever. I've never been jacked, robbed, nothing. So these niggas used to come get me for school. We going to McKenzie now. First hour is at 8 o'clock. And my mama knew how they'd come get me for school, so they'll knock on the door, she'll unlock the door, they come, my room's in the basement. I'm asleep, him, Terrence, Wayne, all these niggas jumping on my bed while I'm asleep. Like, nigga, come on, dog, we gotta go to school.
Get your ass up.
Like, nigga, you always make us late. Dude, they come at 8, we get around, second, third hour? We leave by 5th hour.
Take a 30-minute shower.
Hey, I was a big nigga.
Then he got to lotion up. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all skinny niggas don't have that problem.
Yeah,
y'all just get up and go.
Man, you made us miss second hour, dog.
Okay, but I ain't gained 2 holes that day though.
Dang, you made us miss third hour.
I gained 2. I gained 2
all of
holes.
them lay on my skin, cool down wrong.
Hey, look, we like, damn, dog.
I gained 2 holes.
I gained 2 holes that day though.
Man, we be like, man, you made us miss third hour. We might as well go play basketball or something.
We'll leave about 5th or 6th hour. Yep. We'll leave school about 5th or 6th hour. We'll be like, hey, we going up to Drew.
I wonder why she said you were that bad.
Yeah, she said I was.
Yeah,
I was.
trying to get them out.
I was trying to get them hoes and get them.
Get the draws.
Get the game on everything. And it was like this one day they came, and they was like, dude, fuck that, man. We leaving your ass today. I'm like, fuck it then, nigga, I'll see y'all at school. And I was walking down West Chicago. And remember back then they had those bus stops with the booth on the corner, right there on Littlefield. Come to think about it. And I'm walking, my old happy ass, smiling like, yeah, I got my little J's on. I see this nigga walking to me. It didn't dawn on me. It's summertime. This nigga got on a leather trench coat. Soon as we get behind the booth, he's like, hey, check them boys in. I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. I really didn't. He opened his jacket and had a sawed-off shotgun. And it was like, I want them boys off your feet. I'm like,
you got it.
Damn. I was like, well, come on, man. I just got these.
You got it, bro.
He got them off my feet, man. And it was some chick. She drove a public school bus, yellow cheese bus. And I walked to her and I was like, ma'am, can you please call the police? I just got robbed of my shoes. She was like, baby, where you stay? I was like, right here on Schaefer. She took me all the way home. She didn't have to. Right. She could just say, ain't nothing I can do and pull it off. Right. But she took me all the way home.
Yeah, unfortunately, I've been robbed in these streets a couple of times.
They got me that one time. That shit it changed my whole demeanor to where, remember Tony Terry that used to work at the store? He said every time he see me walking down the street, I always look pissed.
Like, Nick can attest to this shit, bro. We was young teenagers. Matter of fact, I wasn't even a teenager yet, bro. I was 12. I was a preteen. Nigga, we hooping on Fairfield and Finkel, because we had moved again. We moved on, no, we weren't even on Fairfield, we was on Wilderman. We lived on Fairfield. We was hooping. We was hooping on Wildermere, dog, in somebody's backyard on some milk carton crates, dog, with the little Cedar Point ball. Me and Nick was clowning. Yeah, this was like 94. Me and Nick was clowning on these niggas, bro. Some nigga in the hood, nigga, promoted this, you know what I'm saying, little hood hoops and shit, nigga. And he had promoted me and Nick as Double Trouble. And me and Nick was going against some niggas, they was like, anywhere between 15 and 17. Me and Nick 14 and I'm 12. Nigga, and me and Nick clowning like it was the NBA All-Star game on these niggas, throwing oops off the motherfucking wooden backboards and shit, nigga, cranking out on these niggas on the motherfucking milk cart crates, nigga, clowning. Nigga, the game over, this nigga was, one of the niggas was so heated, the nigga popped the trunk on us, bro. And came back with an AK-47, nigga, we had to hop the fence and flee the premises, nigga. We was running down the alley for our lives, nigga, for real. That shit was like going fresh, nigga. Cause Nick was, you know, Nick got the handle, so Nick like to cross you up 3-4 times, take you to the hole, come back out to the top of the key to do it all over again, type shit.
Embarrassing and shit.
Yeah, doing that shit. So the nigga was hot.
Cause he had crossed over by a young nigga, that's why.
We was clowning back there, dog. I'm talking about this. We was nutting up on these niggas. Throwing oops, all that shit, nigga. We was little as fuck, nigga. Clowning out on these niggas on some milk carton crates. They was gonna kill us over a game of hoops on some milk carton crates, Rob.
I want to know why he was gonna pop the trunk though. Why he just ain't go buy a basketball room instead of that? you mad because you get beat on a milk crate with a Cedar Point ball? Why y'all ain't buy a
They were at the milk cart crate. It was a full court joint, nigga. They had the
light pole, wasn't it?
No, the telephone pole, and then it was a tree. Like it was in the middle of that motherfucking yard, and then they just, you know what I'm saying, lay down some concrete. You know what I'm saying? For a court.
Man.
Yeah, that's how it was on Kill. They had a rim up on the pole in a parking lot, and that was Kill.
Yeah.
That's where we hooped at.
Yeah, but these niggas hung up a milk carton crate on the plywood. And we was balling with the little Cedar Point joint. That is a little boy. So you know we dunking that shits.
Man, they were pissed.
Yeah. I remember one guy, this is how we used to be. Like, we'll go places. And like I said, I can honestly say one thing about him. If I say, hey, let's go, we out. We never stayed in the hood. No matter what. If I don't give a fuck what, we'd be out in Inkster. We'll be at Belle Isle. Wherever we felt like we could go hoop at, that's where we went. Yeah. And it was one dude. I can never forget this dude's face. We at Belle Isle, having a nice little game, shooting. So nigga talking shit. You can't talk shit to me and don't respect the response. So he talking shit. So I'm running behind him. I ain't already swatted this shit like 3 times. So I run behind him. He know I'm coming. This nigga ducked down after I jump up. So I jump up and it's like he clipped me. My whole face hit the chin. My whole chin hit the concrete court on Belle Isle. Mike is with me.
We got it though, man.
He like, dude, you all right? I'm standing up. He's like, Rob, calm down. I was like, no, fuck this shit.
Yeah, fuck that, nigga. We got
so,
man.
No, I realized you scared of him. That's what that showed me. So we continued to play. So every time he wouldn't even touch the ball no more. After that time, because I was like, next time I'm killing your shit. I don't give a fuck what. He never touched the ball the rest of the game. But he was the hottest guy they had shooting. He know he fucked up, because Mike was like, dude, why you just, you know, you could have whooped that little, and he was a little short dude. Man. But I would have felt like a bully.
Yeah, That's why I stopped going to the hall so hard. Cause niggas will undercut you if you did.
I mean,
It is a prison rule element.
Yeah.
To Detroit style of basketball.
and I think I was only 21.
So,
I don't even jump when I go to the basket. Like I finish on the floor. Like I'm not.
Oh yeah, you.
And see, that was me. I was
you do a lot
going
of
to the
flows,
hole.
man.
Yeah, a
I was
lot
going
of
to the
floaters
hole.
and drop steps. Like no, like
Yeah,
because I've been
I'm
undercut and I don't
be the
I don't
big
play
ass. I
that.
have to be the big ass one before you gonna
Yeah.
cut me, bro. We gon' throw hands, nigga. I don't give a fuck who on the court. Ain't nobody gonna stop me from getting to you, nigga. We gon' throw hands.
Like I don't mind nobody being physical with me
Yeah.
because
Me neither.
I was massive in size, but that intentional grabbing and hitting and hope.
All the elbow.
No,
man.
like just don't check me. Like don't match up with me. You know what I mean? Like
If you can't hang with me, don't guard.
yeah, that's all.
Don't come
Switch
my
off.
way. Yeah, switch
Switch
off.
off.
Switch every time I get the ball. I don't care.
That's what you do. Switch off.
But I can honestly
Yeah,
say that
So.
that Mike is he was a cat, man, to where it's like you couldn't really get in his head, and that used to piss me off sometimes.
Like
Like,
ball like Gray Hill.
oh, don't tell this nigga that.
He know it.
This nigga went and brought every he went and brought.
rattle my game.
Yeah, and
Niggas
then-
couldn't rattle my game. I don't care if he was busting my ass. I would still do what I'm doing.
Yeah,
And then
That's
his
how-
game, and then he started playing like Rick.
He did.
It started
He did.
doing more running
yeah.
around on the court to get
Yeah.
open and shit instead
Yeah.
of just, you know what I'm saying, getting the ball and getting into his bag like Greg
yeah,
and shit.
that I played with the
Mike.
Rip Hamilton version. I was
Yeah.
happy.
Oh
to do
wow!
that.
I guess I played with the Grant version. Then.
I was happy to do that, Mike.
Rob. Me and you,
I guess I
me
played
and
with
you, Rob, we played with the
the, we
Grant
played with the
version.
Grant.
He ran like a horse, and every time he ran, oh my God,
He
he
played with the
made
small
Yeah.
forward version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah,
so
he
crazy
made it
because
very
when
easy
people would
for
piss him off and talk shit to him, like, oh, your jumper ain't shit. Mike be like, my shit better than yours. He be like, whatever. He'll let
A lot of
you know,
times I ain't
swing.
say nothing back.
And Mike don't, the Rip
He don't
version,
get into
Mike
it with
don't
you.
talk.
Yeah, they don't get into it with you.
Unless he get in the groove.
Yeah.
And then he'll get the
Mike
talk
was my
Yeah,
silent
yeah.
assassin.
You start hearing
I'll
him
pick Mike up and nobody
You
even know
hear
I
Mike
got him.
say, after a while, after a couple of jumpers fall, and you hear Mike say, get your ass up.
Yep. Yep.
Nigga, get your ass up.
Yeah. And I was so blessed that he never said we play as many games we ever played.
That was me.
He never said that to us. So I was like, ooh, I guess I'm good. And we even played against each other, but we would never check each other, no matter what. Even when we played against each other on separate teams, we would never check each other.
I only like checking Mike in football.
See,
Football,
I think we played with
Hey,
him.
Al always try to match up with me on the court. Like the first couple weeks, Mike, I got Will. About that third week, he was like,
talking shit.
I got AP.
No.
You don't never want to check your boy though.
No, that was Brent that be always wanting to switch off and shit because he be always wanting to check you because he'd rather check you than AP. I don't back away from no nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. If I'm gonna get cooked, I'm gonna get cooked.
Brent's a hack.
I'm gonna play.
Brent
I don't
play
back
defense
out
like
for
this.
nobody.
He holds my wrist on purpose, or he do baby taps on my hand the whole time.
He played D like Mello.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God.
He like Mello, but Brent, shouts out to Brent, cause that nigga jump pure as hell,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Nigga, you can't
One
give
of
him
the best
an inch.
left hand jumpers I've seen, and I'm left handed.
You can't give him
And I
an
got
inch,
a jumper.
bro.
This nigga don't really miss, man.
Oh,
He don't miss, dog.
Except for when he on my team.
He
He
gives me
didn't
that
even
little
shoot. I kick it to me
hesitate.
and pass it back.
He
Oh,
got a
wow.
little subtle
Right.
hezzy, like he about to do some shit, and he'll pull that bitch on your ass, nigga.
Rob had
Beat you
that,
every time.
he had that Larry Johnson game at one point in time.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Mike was such an influence on him. He just always reverted back to Mike. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Like Rob, true game was Larry Johnson. You know what I'm
I
saying?
was out there trying to get
Rob, he'll put that bitch on the ground, he'll take you to the hole, or he'll pull that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And he was just
For y'all young guys, that's Zion.
See,
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I used to always joke with my son. I tell my son, like, nigga, I was LeBron before LeBron. He like, you were LeBron before LeBron, nigga. When I came to the hole, niggas moved. That's just what it
Yeah,
was.
niggas did move the fuck out
They
the way.
moved because
Because Robert Baby nigga coming.
I mean, you think about it. I was only what 220, but you figure I'm coming full speed. You're not finna stand there and take no hit. I don't be
No,
fucking
ain't no
with you.
endorsement deals. Nobody getting paid.
You ain't getting no
That's a
bid.
business decision. Man.
Yeah.
You move.
Yeah, and they did that.
Like,
They did that. But Drew was out stomping ground. I'm mad they took the rims down.
Man,
Yeah.
boy, I had
They took the rims
them
down,
late night
yeah.
runs. They had the lights out there, or Schaefer and Grand River.
And
That was my
Schaefer, they
spot,
took the
too.
rims off. They off.
Yeah,
But they done redid Davison though.
Too many fights.
yeah,
Yeah,
Davidson
they
and Alive.
redid Davison.
Yeah,
No,
they-
Davison.
Living on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They redid
Warriors
that.
fights at
The
that
last time I went up to the court on Schaefer and Grand River,
They fight.
I went up there with Roe.
Yeah, me. I was up there too.
You was up there too?
Yeah, nigga got jumped.
Yeah. When they jumped that
Because
nigga.
he was talking shit to a young nigga. You know what I'm saying? He you know what I'm saying? He playing high school ball. So, you know what I'm saying? He working on this game on us. You know what I'm saying?
He was cooking in there.
So, he get in his bag a little bit. So, the nigga started talking shit. So, the little nigga started really getting in his bag. So, now they both talking shit. So, now the little nigga family is on the sideline. Now they talking shit. So, now niggas on the court telling this nigga like, yo, nigga, you chill the fuck out, nigga. Because, nigga, you know where you at. Next thing you know, that nigga getting jumped.
They chasing
Young nigga?
No, the young nigga people is on the nigga who was talking shit originally.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Because the young nigga, he was just playing ball, bro. He about 15, 16. He playing ball. You know what I'm saying? The nigga who was checking him, he was grown nigga. And he talking shit. Trying to get the young nigga off his game because the young nigga getting on him. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't do nothing but gas the little nigga up. So the little nigga really started getting on him. You know what I'm saying? He stopped playing and started playing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then his family on the sideline like, nigga, this nigga keep talking shit, nigga, we gonna fuck him up. Because, nigga, you still in the streets.
Hell yeah.
Nigga, this Detroit.
So
So
what?
you know, they started chasing that nigga around the court.
Yeah, fucking him up.
You know what I'm saying?
But see
He
what?
trying to avoid all these niggas. Cause it was good, what, 7, 8 of them out there?
But that's good though. I'm not saying it's good that they jumped him, but what that shows is
And then you better.
you got to. Yeah, I mean,
Everywhere.
yeah.
Better.
I mean, if you look at it that
You
aspect,
never know what's going on.
exactly,
Right.
exactly.
You don't know who, you're right, who family or what. You don't know who up there.
And they brought him up there for a reason, you know, to enjoy, watch him play, all that good stuff. So I mean, it was
This
good.
was a good, great episode.
It was good.
Yeah. I need to go to a damn court.
They got
I gotta get Mike back. One more run. One more run, Mike. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, Mike.
all right.
Oh, yeah, you gonna get right back out there, man. Once he feeling good.
Yeah.
That's might be getting up there.
About time. About time.
Hey, man, it hurts to walk sometimes.
Who you telling? Who you telling?
I know that.
I be dreading standing up. Fuck the walk. You gotta stand up and hold it before you can start walking.
Oh shit! I'm blessed though. Only thing I've ever had is one hairline fracture. That was it.
Oh yeah, me too. And that for playing basketball.
No, I was chasing bitch down the stairs.
Nigga, I got it going for a rebound.
Always a bitch.
I
Chasing the bitch down. You
Nigga,
slip
I got
behind her
down
or
the
something.
stairs. I was trying to put my foot in her ass, and I
I think
slipped.
I jammed my motherfucking thumb. Nah, nigga. Yeah, I fractured that bitch, nigga.
Oh, we done?
Yep.
Oh shit! I was lying.
You gotta get to my